Let's uncover the truth about, have you heard of the mysterious Devil's Bible? The Codex Gigas, famously known as the Devil's Bible, is one of the largest and most captivating medieval manuscripts ever discovered. Originating from the Czech Republic, this incredible book stretches nearly 3 feet in length and weighs an astonishing 165 pounds. The origins of its creation remain shrouded in legend. Some stories suggest it was written by a single monk in a single night, supposedly with the devil's assistance, which lends itself to its ominous nickname. Not only does this tome contain the complete Bible, but it also houses various historical documents, medical texts, and a striking full-page illustration of the devil himself. This eclectic mix of subjects makes the Codex a truly remarkable artifact of the Middle Ages. Scholars continue to delve into its mysteries, pondering the purpose behind such an immense undertaking and the messages it might hold. Despite enduring fires, wars, and countless challenges, the Codex Gigas remains a powerful symbol of human ingenuity and the enduring allure of the past. What secrets could it still reveal? Prepare to be amazed by this incredible Icelandic woman. In 2014, an extraordinary event unfolded when a woman went missing in Iceland, only to be discovered participating in the search for herself. This astonishing tale began when she disembarked from a tour bus and, after changing clothes, inadvertently became unrecognizable to her friends. The searchers, who were desperately looking for her, had no idea that she was right there among them. Picture the confusion and surprise when this woman, thinking she had simply wandered away, was spotted while the search effort was underway. It highlights not just the remarkable nature of human stories, but also how easily miscommunication and slight changes in appearance can lead to truly unexpected situations. This incident sparks a playful curiosity about how often we might miss the very thing we're looking for, sometimes even when it's right in front of us. Could you have mistaken someone you know? Ride the waves indoors with a new simulator. Scientists recently created an indoor surf simulator that mimics real ocean waves, offering thrill seekers a chance to learn how to surf without ever getting wet. This innovative technology uses advanced mechanics to generate rolling waves, allowing beginners to practice their balance and technique safely. Participants can experience the excitement of surfing right in their living rooms or local gyms, making it an accessible option for everyone, regardless of age or skill level. Plus, it offers a great workout, engaging muscles you didn't even know you had. This simulator not only delivers the rush of catching a wave, but also helps people build confidence before hitting the actual surf. Imagine carving turns and riding swells without the hassle of beach trips and weather concerns. Are you ready to take your surfing skills to the next level without the salt water? Is it really true that flamingos are pink from food? It's a vibrant fact that the stunning pink color of flamingos actually comes from their diet. These elegant birds get their beautiful hue primarily from carotenoid pigments, which are naturally present in their favorite meals like shrimp and algae. When flamingos consume these foods, their bodies break down the carotenoids, and the pigments are then deposited in their feathers, skin, and even their bills. The more carotenoids they eat, the pinker they become. Interestingly, flamingos are born gray and only start to develop their iconic pink color as they grow and eat more of these pigment-rich foods. In places where food is scarce, you may notice that some flamingos remain a lighter shade or even gray. This fascinating connection between their diet and coloration teaches us about the importance of nutrition in the animal kingdom and shows how what we eat can visibly change us. Isn't nature amazing? Did you know cappuccino art can capture your face? With the rise of specialized printers, coffee lovers can now enjoy their favorite drink adorned with a portrait of themselves. These innovative machines use a combination of food-safe ink and precise technology to create detailed images right on the frothy foam of cappuccinos. Imagine sipping a warm cup while your own likeness smiles back at you. This delightful twist on coffee art emerged from the desire to make beverages not just tasty but also visually appealing. The process involves scanning a photograph, which the printer then reproduces by layering colored milk foam and espresso. It's an exciting way to personalize your drink for special occasions or simply to brighten your day. Not only does this technique showcase skilled craftsmanship, but it also invites coffee enthusiasts to engage with their beverages in new and creative ways. So next time you visit a cafe, keep an eye out for these fun cappuccino portraits. Who wouldn't want to see their face floating atop a delicious drink? Why does iron dominate our planet's makeup? Metals comprise about 75% of all known elements on the periodic table, but iron stands out as the heavyweight champion. This remarkable element makes up 35% of Earth's composition, most of which is found deep in the core. Iron's presence isn't just about weight, it's crucial for many natural processes. For instance, it plays a significant role in generating Earth's magnetic field, which helps protect us from harmful solar radiation. Additionally, iron is essential for life, as it's a key component of hemoglobin in our blood, helping transport oxygen throughout our bodies. When you think about it, iron is more than just a metal. It's a fundamental part of what makes our planet unique and supports life as we know it. So next time you see iron, remember it's not just a simple metal, but a powerful player in Earth's story. Did you know estrogen impacts your bone health? Sustained high levels of estrogen can significantly suppress bone marrow function, which is crucial for producing new blood cells. This suppression can lead to a condition called plastic anemia, where the body fails to generate enough blood cells to meet its needs. Plastic anemia isn't just a fancy medical term, it can have serious implications for your health. People with this condition might feel unusually tired or weak due to low red blood cell levels, or they might experience frequent infections because their immune system isn't getting the support it needs. If plastic anemia goes untreated for a long time, it can become life-threatening. That's why understanding the balance of hormones like estrogen is so important. Some medical professionals are actively researching how to manage this delicate balance to protect bone marrow and overall health. Are you aware of how hormones can affect your body? What if I told you Kentucky is a Civil War crossroads? This remarkable state is the birthplace of two influential leaders, Abraham Lincoln and Jefferson Davis. Lincoln, who would become the President of the Union, was born near Hodgenville, while Davis, who led the Confederacy, took his first breaths in Fairview. Their differing legacies illuminate Kentucky's complex historical role during the Civil War, a time of deep division in the United States. The paths of these men, raised in close geographic proximity, offer a fascinating insight into how personal backgrounds can shape political ideologies. Lincoln is celebrated for his efforts to unite the nation and abolish slavery, while Davis is seen as a symbol of the Confederacy's quest for independence. In a state caught between two worlds, Kentucky serves as a poignant reminder of the struggles and contradictions America faced in its quest for unity and justice. Hard to believe, but trees can camouflage themselves. The unique shape and coloration of certain trees help them blend seamlessly into their surroundings, allowing them to avoid detection by herbivores and even humans. For example, the bark of a birch tree often mimics the textures and colors of its environment, making it harder for animals to spot. Additionally, some trees grow with twisted branches and irregular shapes, mimicking nearby shrubs and other vegetation. This adaptation not only protects them from being eaten, but also allows them to thrive in competitive ecosystems. Trees like the camouflaged acacia can change colors based on the season and light conditions, further enhancing their disguise. So next time you're in a forest, take a closer look at the trees around you. They might be playing hide and seek with the world. How many can you spot? Why did education matter so much in 2010? In that year, the Ministry of Education highlighted the vital role of government support amidst various legal challenges. This emphasis was a response to increasing threats that educational institutions faced, stemming from policy changes and legal disputes. The ministry recognized that without solid backing from the government, schools could struggle to provide a safe and effective learning environment for students. They pointed out that protecting education funding and resources was crucial to maintaining quality teaching and learning experiences. Moreover, this call for support wasn't just about financial aid. It also involved creating policies that ensured schools remained resilient against changes that could disrupt their operations. By advocating for government reinforcement, the ministry aimed to secure a bright future for students, allowing them to thrive without the fear of legal instability affecting their education. The actions taken during this time set a precedent for future educational policies, reminding us how essential protective measures are for a stable educational landscape. This might surprise you. Drumming with buckets is awesome. Have you ever watched a street performer turn simple buckets into captivating percussion instruments? Street drummers have an incredible talent for transforming everyday objects into music. By using their creativity, they create diverse rhythms that can get anyone in the mood to dance. Not only do they make catchy beats, but they also provide an engaging experience for passers-by, showcasing their skills while challenging norms about traditional instruments. Drumming this way requires rhythm, imagination, and sometimes a little improvisation. Imagine walking down a busy street and hearing an upbeat sequence that makes you stop and listen. It's a perfect example of how art can emerge from unexpected places. People gather around, tapping their feet and clapping along, proving that music connects us all, regardless of background. So next time you see someone drumming on a bucket, take a moment to appreciate the creativity and joy they bring to the everyday hustle. Who knows, you might be inspired to start your percussion adventure too. Have you ever explored Discovery Dynamics Animal Facts? This exciting platform is like a treasure chest filled with captivating information about the animal kingdom. Whether you're a curious kid or an eager adult, Discovery Dynamics offers a range of engaging articles that highlight intriguing animal behaviors, habitats, and unique traits. From the incredible migration patterns of monarch butterflies to the astonishing abilities of octopuses, you'll find facts that will amaze you. Each piece is designed to spark your interest in wildlife while making learning fun. Discovery Dynamics emphasizes not just facts, but also the importance of conservation and understanding the ecosystems we share with these amazing creatures. By diving into their rich content, you'll discover that every animal has a story worth telling. So why not take a few moments to find out about the wonders of the animal world? You might just uncover something that inspires you to learn more, or even become an advocate for wildlife protection. What if I told you LEGO leads the toy world? With a remarkable production rate, LEGO has surpassed all other toy manufacturers globally, making it the top producer of toys. Founded in Denmark in 1932, this iconic brand has captivated hearts and minds for generations. Each year, LEGO produces millions of bricks and various theme sets, capturing the imagination of both children and adults alike. From building massive cities to recreating movie scenes, the possibilities are endless with LEGO. The magic lies not just in the colorful blocks, but also in the creativity they inspire. In fact, LEGO bricks are designed to fit together perfectly, allowing for limitless construction and fun. This innovative spirit has kept the brand relevant and loved through decades of changing trends. So the next time you snap a brick together, remember that you're part of a global community of builders. How amazing is it that LEGO continues to lead the way in play? Can you believe the mystery of the Red Pool? This stunning location in Koh Samui, Thailand, captivates visitors with its vibrant colors, but it's not what you think. The pool isn't naturally tinted red. Instead, it cleverly uses beautiful red, orange, and yellow tiles to create an optical illusion. As the sunlight hits the surface, the colors reflect and dance, producing an enchanting red hue that draws your eye. It looks like something out of a dream, yet it's all in the design. Photo enthusiasts flock here to capture the mesmerizing views, often posting their vibrant snapshots online. The red pool, unlike traditional blue swimming holes, adds a unique flair to the tropical paradise of Koh Samui. Just imagine relaxing by a pool that appears to glow in fiery shades. It's a perfect spot for social media moments, creating a buzz about this whimsical and artistic water feature. So next time you see photos of the red pool, remember the artistry behind it. Guess what really drives positive change in the world? The people of a country hold a remarkable tool that can shape a brighter future. This powerful weapon isn't made of steel or technology. Instead, it's the ability to accelerate progress through innovation, creativity, and cooperation. Imagine a group of passionate individuals working together, brainstorming new solutions to age-old problems. They harness education and community spirit, overcoming obstacles that seem to block their path. However, there are challenges that can slow down this incredible momentum, such as limited resources or political barriers. Yet despite these hurdles, history shows that collective efforts can lead to transformative change. Countries that prioritize unity and empowerment often witness remarkable advancements in areas like healthcare, technology, and environmental sustainability. So, how can we unlock this potential and inspire others to join in the journey toward global improvement? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Watchmen had hidden credits. In a bold move during the production of this iconic film, director Zack Snyder took matters into his own hands when Warner Brothers considered removing the opening credits. Instead of sticking to the script, Snyder secretly filmed the credits, showcasing a stunning montage that perfectly set the tone for the movie. This decision was risky, as it relied on the hope that the studio would appreciate the footage once they saw it. The clever strategy paid off. When Warner Brothers finally viewed the opening sequence, they were impressed and ultimately approved it. This unexpected twist not only added depth to the story, but also highlighted Snyder's vision of the film, emphasizing the importance of the opening scene in establishing the film's unique atmosphere. The result has since become one of the most memorable sequences in modern cinema. What do you think about a director taking such creative risks? What if I told you Coldplay never changes its members? This iconic band has maintained the same lineup of 4 talented musicians since it started nearly 30 years ago. Founded in 1996, Chris Martin, Johnny Buckland, Guy Berryman, and Will Champion have forged a deep bond both on and off the stage. Unlike many other bands that often hire touring musicians to fill in, Coldplay's unity is part of their magic. This consistency not only fosters a unique sound, but also allows them to evolve together creatively as they share experiences and grow as artists. From the vibrant melodies of Yellow to the anthemic power of Viva la Vida, their songs reflect a shared vision that resonates with millions. This loyalty and commitment to their original group is rare in today's music industry. How do you think this longevity shapes their music and connection with fans? Did you know that Caligula declared war on Neptune? This strange episode is one of the most outlandish stories from ancient Rome. Emperor Caligula, known for his eccentric and often crazy behavior, commanded his troops to attack the sea itself. Instead of a typical military confrontation, Caligula directed his men to hurl their spears into the waters and gather seashells as trophies from this unusual battle. This bizarre act was more than just a theatrical display. It reflected Caligula's desire to demonstrate his power over nature and assert his dominance as a ruler. Many historians believe this episode illustrates Caligula's erratic mindset and increasingly unstable leadership. By waging war against the ocean, he sought to send a message about his unchallengeable authority, showing that he considered even the gods, like Neptune, beneath him. It raises the question of how far a ruler might go to display control. What if I told you we could fit together? Imagine all 7 billion people on Earth gathered into a colossal mass, forming a gigantic meatball less than a kilometer in diameter. This startling visualization offers an intriguing perspective. Our entire global population could fit into a space about 2/3 the width of a mile, an area so small it could barely fill a few sports stadiums. To put it into numbers, if each person averaged around 62 kilograms, we'd collectively weigh about 434 million tons. When compared to Earth's massive 1,242 kilometers in diameter, it's astounding to realize how our individual sizes shrink in relation to the planet. This concept not only highlights our physical presence, but also inspires curiosity about the interconnectedness of humanity. We may feel vast and numerous, scattered across continents, yet when condensed, we reveal a shared existence that is surprisingly compact. So the next time you look at a bustling city or a crowded event, remember this eye-opening visualization. Our existence is a unique blend of individuality and unity, puzzling yet engaging. Have you ever seen ancient Burgess Shale fossils? These remarkable fossils, discovered in the stunning Canadian Rockies, date back about 508 million years. to a time when life on Earth was undergoing a spectacular transformation known as the Cambrian explosion. During this period, an incredible variety of marine organisms evolved rapidly, leading to the rich and diverse ecosystems we see today. The Burgess Shale is unique because it preserves soft-bodied creatures that usually don't fossilize, giving scientists a rare glimpse into the early stages of complex life forms. Imagine jellyfish, early ancestors of lobsters, and even bizarre creatures with limbs that sparked much debate among paleontologists. By studying these fossils, researchers learn not just about the organisms themselves, but also the environmental conditions of that ancient time. What did the oceans look like 108 million years ago? The Burgess Shale helps us piece together that puzzle, showcasing an extraordinary chapter in the history of life on our planet. Meet Atbik's amazing singer, an African-American hero. This vibrant metal group called Atbik is making waves in the music world, and their powerful sound is led by an incredible African-American singer. Known for weaving together heavy guitar riffs and moving lyrics, the band stands out not only for its music, but also for its unique representation in the genre. Fronted by this talented vocalist, Atbik taps into deep emotions, connecting with fans from all walks of life. The singer's journey to success showcases resilience and determination, inspiring many while breaking down barriers in a largely male-dominated scene. Their songs often address issues like identity, social justice, and empowerment, which resonate with listeners. The fusion of diverse backgrounds in metal is slowly changing the narrative, and Atbik is at the forefront of this movement. By embracing their individuality, they encourage others to find their voices. What could be more powerful than a hero inspiring change through music? Why exactly does Comic Sans get so much hate? This quirky font, designed by Vincent Connor in 1994, was inspired by the handwritten text common in comic books. With its playful curves and informal look, Comic Sans aimed to bring a casual flair to digital text. However, this font has faced significant backlash over the years, as many see it as overly casual for professional settings. Critics argue that its frequent misuse in serious communications dilutes the intended message and creates a sense of unprofessionalism. Interestingly, despite the criticism, Comic Sans has a dedicated fan base that appreciates its charm and readability, especially for children and those with learning disabilities. The question remains, can a font really be hated, or is it simply the way we use it that gives it a bad reputation? Did you know that humans are the only animals that blush? This fascinating reaction occurs when adrenaline rushes through our system during stressful or embarrassing situations. When this happens, blood vessels in our faces dilate, leading to that distinct red or pink hue. Notably, Charles Darwin highlighted blushing as a unique human trait, suggesting it evolved as a form of nonverbal communication. By turning red, we might signal feelings like remorse or shame, which can help us connect with others on a social level. Imagine being in a crowd and suddenly feeling embarrassed. Your face heats up and everyone notices. That blush might express what words cannot, fostering understanding and empathy among people. So the next time you find yourself blushing, remember it's more than just a reaction. It's an important part of what makes us human and helps us navigate our social world. Here's a wild fact about hurricane shopping trends. In recent studies, Walmart discovered that when hurricanes are approaching, shoppers often buy unexpected items like strawberry Pop-Tarts and beer. This unique behavior highlights how people prepare for storms, not just by stocking up on essentials like water and batteries, but also by leaning into comfort foods and beverages. It seems that the chaos of a hurricane leads many to seek a bit of normalcy and indulgence, illustrating the psychological effects severe weather can have on us. The correlation between these specific items shows how big data can reveal fascinating insights into human behavior. With this information, retailers can better manage inventory and cater to the whims of their customers. Next time a storm approaches, will you be reaching for some Pop-Tarts or a cold beer too? Is it really true that giraffes are the tallest animals? Giraffes hold the title for being the tallest land animals on Earth, majestically towering over other wildlife. But here's a surprising twist. They have the same number of neck vertebrae as humans, Just 7. Each vertebra in a giraffe's long neck is elongated, giving them their impressive height. These gentle giants can reach a staggering height of up to 18 feet. In addition to their height, giraffes are swift runners, capable of sprinting at speeds of up to 35 miles per hour. What's even more fascinating is their unique fur patterns, which are much like human fingerprints. Each giraffe has a distinct coat that helps them recognize one another and avoid confusion in their social structures. Their incredible adaptations not only make them stand out in the wild, but also play a crucial role in their survival. From their towering presence to their speedy strides, giraffes are truly remarkable creatures that continue to awe wildlife enthusiasts around the globe. Here's a wild fact about Irasu Volcano's lake. Nestled in the heart of Costa Rica, Irasu Volcano boasts more than just breathtaking views. It's home to a stunning green lake that captures the imagination. This isn't your average serene water body, though. The lake is vibrant green due to its unique chemical composition, primarily high acidity from the volcanic activity in the region. Imagine standing at the crater's rim, feeling a cool breeze while gazing at that bright green water. The acidity results from sulfuric and other acidic minerals leaching into the lake, making it inhospitable for most life forms you'd expect to find in a typical lake. Yet this striking contrast between the lush greenery surrounding the volcano and the vibrant, alien lake creates an otherworldly charm that attracts adventurers and nature lovers alike. The Irasu volcano isn't just a geological wonder, it's a reminder of nature's power and unpredictability, showcasing how something that appears beautiful can be born from such fierce processes beneath our feet. Visiting this crater offers a glimpse into the fiery forces that shape our planet. Ever seen the world through an insect's eyes? Some insects and small birds enjoy a unique superpower. They perceive their surroundings in slow motion. This incredible ability comes from their brain's capacity to process information faster than larger animals like elephants. Imagine you're a tiny dragonfly zipping around the sky. While you dart away from a hungry predator, your brain is busy taking in details at lightning speed. This heightened perception helps these small creatures react quickly to sudden movements, dodging danger like a pro. In contrast, larger animals experience the world at a more leisurely pace, giving them less time to react to threats. For instance, an elephant will process its surroundings more slowly, which can sometimes make it vulnerable. This fascinating difference in perception showcases the incredible diversity of life on our planet and the various adaptations that help animals survive. So the next time you spot a fluttering butterfly or a buzzing bee, remember that they might just be experiencing life in a completely different dimension. What if Nebraska is truly one of a kind? This Midwestern state stands out because it has the only unicameral legislature in the United States, which means it operates with just one legislative chamber instead of the usual two. Most states have a bicameral system made up of a House and a Senate, but Nebraska chose a different path to simplify its political processes. Established in 1937, the Nebraska unicameral is designed to be more efficient and transparent. Without the need for two separate chambers, lawmakers can propose, debate, and vote on legislation more directly. This unique approach allows for quicker decision-making and often leads to less partisan gridlock. Citizens can easily engage with their legislative process since there's only one body to understand. The decision to adopt a unicameral system reflects a commitment to open government and accountability, making it a fascinating study for anyone interested in politics. So what do you think? Could other states benefit from a similar setup? Unlocking the secrets of the Longyu Caves. These fascinating caves found in China date back to 200 BC, making them a mysterious relic from ancient times. Discovered in 1992, the Longyu Caves are carved into the rock and feature intricate designs that leave archaeologists scratching their heads. What's so intriguing is that there are no historical records or documents revealing who built them or why. Could they have been used for religious ceremonies, storage, or even as living quarters? Each theory adds to the suspense and excitement surrounding these caves. As researchers continue to explore and study this unique site, They hope to uncover clues that might shed light on the lives of the people who created such an incredible structure. The Longyu Caves stand as a silent testament to a time long past, inviting us to ponder the mysteries of ancient civilizations. What do you think they were for? Why did scientists give dolphins LSD in the 1960s? Back in the 1960s, a curious group of scientists sought to explore the intellectual boundaries of dolphins, those intelligent marine mammals. They believed that by giving dolphins LSD, they could unlock new pathways to understanding human language. However, the experiment didn't go as planned. Instead of learning new words or mimicking human speech, the dolphins reacted unpredictably, exhibiting erratic behavior that alarmed the researchers. This unexpected turn of events caused significant controversy in the scientific community. Many argued that messing with the dolphins' minds was unethical, leading to serious questions about animal welfare and research. Ultimately, these experiments were cut short, but they left us pondering the vast mysteries of dolphin intelligence and our connection with wildlife. What lessons did we learn from this unusual chapter in science? Uncover the secrets of the Indian purple frog. This fascinating creature, discovered in 2003, has some unusual habits that set it apart. Most of its life is spent hidden underground, often buried up to 2 meters deep in the Indian soil. It only emerges for a brief period each year, specifically during the monsoon season, to mate and lay eggs. With a distinct, purplish hue and a round body, this frog is not only unique in its appearance, but also in its lifestyle. Its underground existence helps it survive the hot and dry months, showcasing remarkable adaptations to its environment. Scientists believe that the unique life cycle of the Indian purple frog emphasizes the importance of protecting its natural habitat, as climate change and habitat destruction could threaten this special species. Why do you think such unique animals evolved to live hidden from the world? Did you know a janitor invented hot Cheetos? Richard Montana, a hard-working janitor at Frito-Lay, stumbled upon a delicious idea that would change snack time forever. While cleaning up, he noticed that some Cheetos were rejected due to less than perfect shapes. Instead of tossing them out, he decided to spice things up by adding chili powder. This daring twist brought a bold flavor to the table that no one expected. His inventive creation was so popular that it sparked the famous 60-second Flamin' Hot Cheetos, loved by snack enthusiasts across the nation. Richard's simple yet savvy approach shows that innovative ideas can come from anywhere, even while doing a job most wouldn't associate with culinary creativity. From a janitor's thoughtful addition to a snack sensation, this story reminds us to think outside the box, or the Cheeto bag, and embrace unexpected inspirations. So next time you enjoy those fiery orange snacks, remember the tale of Richard Montana and how one small change led to a spicy revolution in the snack world. Did you know Hamilton appears on the $10 bill? Alexander Hamilton is a prominent figure in American history, not just for his role as a founding father, but also for being featured on the $10 bill. Despite never holding the office of president, Hamilton's influence on the nation's financial system is monumental. As the first Secretary of the Treasury, he established key financial structures, such as the federal banking system and the First National Bank. His vision helped shape the United States into a financially stable nation, and his contributions are recognized through this unique honor. The $10 bill was first issued in the 1920s, and it serves not just as currency, but as a symbol of Hamilton's enduring legacy. Interestingly, the bill also features a portrait of Hamilton on the front, while the back displays an image of the U.S. Treasury building. This highlights his lasting impact on the United States and its economy. Why do you think he was chosen instead of a president? Believe it or not, running is good for your knees. Many people think that running might harm their knees, but research shows a different picture. In fact, regular running can actually strengthen the muscles and tissues around your joints. This strengthening can help reduce the risk of arthritis as you age. When you run, your body gets better at adapting to impact, which is a natural process. However, the key to protecting your knees is to wear proper footwear and use the right technique. Choosing shoes that provide good support can make a huge difference. Plus, maintaining a proper running form helps to evenly distribute stress across your joints. So if you love to run, don't hold back. Instead of worrying about wear and tear, lace up those running shoes and hit the pavement with confidence. Your knees might just thank you for it later. You won't believe Hans Scharf's unique interrogation techniques. During World War II, Hans Scharf, a master interrogator for the Luftwaffe, used surprisingly friendly methods to gather intelligence from prisoners. Instead of harsh tactics usually associated with interrogation, he employed warm approaches like nature walks, delicious homemade meals, and friendly casual conversations. This unexpected friendliness created an atmosphere of trust, which allowed him to obtain vital information, often without the need for intimidation. Remarkably, Scharf's techniques were effective enough that they caught the attention of the U.S. military after the war. Recognizing the value of building rapport over fear, they adapted his methods into their own interrogation strategies. This shift toward more humane practices not only changed the way information was extracted, but also sparked discussions about ethics in interrogation. Scharf's legacy raises fascinating questions about how empathy can sometimes be more powerful than coercion in obtaining the truth. Prepare to be amazed by Prohibition's surprising twist. During the Prohibition era in the United States, which lasted from 1920 to 1933, a fascinating loophole emerged that changed the landscape of church attendance. While the sale of alcoholic beverages was banned, churches discovered they could legally distribute sacramental wine for religious ceremonies. This unexpected development led many people to flock to churches, not just for spiritual nourishment, but also for social interaction. Attending services became a way to enjoy some wine legally, and it often turned into a lively community event, blending faith with fellowship. As a result, congregations grew, and many churches found themselves bustling with people eager to connect with each other during a time when public bars and taverns were closed. This unique blend of spirituality and socializing painted a vivid picture of how communities adapted during challenging times. Who would have thought a loophole could bring people together like this? This might surprise you. Bullying boosts popularity. Research shows that in schools, the social dynamics concerning bullies and their victims are quite complex. Bullies often gain social status and popularity among their peers, which can create an environment where children feel pressured to side with the aggressors instead of standing up for the victims. This troubling trend leads to isolation for those who are bullied, making it even more difficult for them to seek help or support. For anti-bullying campaigns, this presents a significant challenge. Changing a culture where cruelty is rewarded is not easy. Many kids might see those who bully as powerful figures, which can discourage them from intervening. To combat this issue, schools are working hard on promoting empathy and friendship. What can we do as a community to create a safe and supportive environment for all children? Did you know about the unique Leucopsarian petershai fish? This fascinating fish, often enjoyed as a delicacy in Japan, stands out for its versatility and preparation methods. One of the most daring ways to serve it is as sashimi, where the fish is presented alive, creating a truly memorable dining experience. However, that's just one option. Cooks can also boil, fry, or dry the Leucopsarian petershi, each technique drawing out its mild flavor in different ways. In Japan, its culinary status isn't just about taste. This fish is also prized for its nutritional benefits, making it a favorite among health-conscious diners. The tradition of consuming this fish reflects a deep respect for local resources and culinary skills passed down through generations. As you explore global cuisine, the Leucopsarian petershai offers a glimpse into the diverse and sometimes surprising practices that shape our dining experiences. Would you be brave enough to try it, served alive? You might be shocked to learn that bookshops were safe. During the London riots of 2011, while chaos unfolded across many neighborhoods, something surprising happened. Bookshops largely avoided looting and vandalism. Amidst the turmoil, these sanctuaries of knowledge stood resilient. One bookshop owner even remarked that if thieves stole books, they might actually learn something. This statement highlights an interesting perspective on the value of literature and education. Many rioters focused on physical goods, but the bookshelves remained untouched, symbolizing a refuge for community wisdom, rather than an object of theft. In a world where violence often drowns out the voices of reason, this anomaly reminds us of the enduring power of books. These spaces attract people who seek knowledge, inspiration, or simply a quiet moment away from the world. The contrast between the raging riots and the stillness of bookshops illustrates how some treasures are unbreakable, even when society seems to fracture. Isn't it heartening to know that something as simple as a book can have such meaning? Did you know the royal family was once German? In a historical twist, the British royal family changed their name from the House of Saxe-Coburg and Gotha to Windsor due to rising anti-German sentiment during World War I. As tensions escalated, Germany became seen as the primary enemy, making the royal family's German roots politically sensitive. To avoid backlash and strengthen national unity, King George V made a bold move on July 17, 1917, issuing a royal proclamation that officially adopted the name Windsor, inspired by Windsor Castle, one of the monarchy's cherished residences. This switch was more than a name change. It reflected a broader desire for solidarity among the British public, who were rallying against the war. It's fascinating to see how names can carry such weight in history. What do you think about this royal decision? Hard to believe, but it snows 26 feet each year. In the small town of Ionmari, Japan, residents prepare for intense winter weather like no other. The staggering average of 26 feet of snowfall annually transforms the landscape into a winter wonderland. But it also brings unique challenges. To cope with such massive amounts of snow, many homes are designed with steep roofs. This design prevents heavy snow from accumulating on top, which could cause structural damage. Additionally, you'll find electric shovels buzzing in every neighborhood, as they make the daunting task of snow removal just a bit easier. Yet life in Ionmari is not all about clearing snow. Residents also take pride in their vibrant community and the beauty of their snow-covered surroundings. How do they adjust their lifestyles to thrive in this wintry environment? Is it really true that rain smells great because of bacteria? You bet! This delightful scent, often called petrichor, is primarily caused by tiny bacteria known as actinomycetes. When raindrops hit the ground, they disturb the soil and release a compound called geosmin, which those bacteria emit. What's fascinating is that humans are remarkably sensitive to geosmin. We can detect it even at unbelievably low concentrations. This means that the aroma of fresh rain is actually a product of microscopic life at work beneath our feet. The scent not only smells refreshing, but also can evoke feelings of nostalgia or calm. So the next time you breathe in the earthy fragrance after a downpour, remember that it's not just the rain. These microorganisms are doing their part to delight our senses. Isn't nature amazing? Have you ever wondered why your immunity is unique? Each person's immune system is a one-of-a-kind powerhouse, much like a fingerprint. This individuality stems from distinct DNA markers that our bodies use to recognize and fight off harmful invaders, like viruses and bacteria. Think of your immune system as a personal defense team, tailored just for you. The unique combination of genes influences how your body responds to infections, making some people more resilient to certain diseases while others may be more susceptible. In fact, these genetic variations also play a big role in how effective vaccines are for different individuals. Scientists are studying these patterns to understand how we can boost our defenses against illnesses. So next time you catch a cold or get a vaccine, remember that your immune system is uniquely yours, equipped with its very own set of tools to keep you healthy. Ever thought about how belief can heal us? The placebo effect is a fascinating phenomenon where people experience actual health improvements after receiving a treatment that has no active ingredients, essentially a sugar pill or saline solution. Imagine visiting a doctor, receiving a pill, and feeling better just because you believe it will work. This effect highlights how powerful our minds can be when it comes to our health. Studies have shown that this mental state can trigger real physiological changes in the body. For instance, a person may feel less pain or have improved mood simply because of their expectation of relief. Researchers have explored the placebo effect extensively in clinical trials, often comparing it with the results from actual medications. This intriguing phenomenon encourages us to consider the role of expectation in our well-being. It's not just about the medicine, but also about what we believe it can do for us. Could harnessing the power of belief lead to innovative treatments in the future? Can you imagine losing 10 days in 1882? In that year, several countries using the Julian calendar, including Britain and Russia, decided to adjust their calendars to align more closely with the solar year. This change was essential because the Julian calendar was gradually drifting out of sync with the seasons, causing confusion for farmers and communities reliant on accurate seasonal timing. To remedy this, these countries jumped forward by 10 days in their calendars. For instance, September 2nd, 1882 was followed by September 14, 1882. This adjustment marked a significant move toward adopting the Gregorian calendar, which is the one most of the world uses today. The transition puzzled many as people missed out on entire days, but it ultimately helped align timekeeping with the Earth's movements around the sun. Isn't it interesting how something as simple as a calendar can have such a huge impact on daily life? This might surprise you. Epigen's feathers weigh more than its bones. Unlike most birds, which have lightweight hollow bones designed for flight, Epigen breaks the mold with an astonishing twist. Imagine a bird whose feathers are heavier than its entire bony structure. This unique feature, found in Epigen, challenges our understanding of how birds adapt to their environments. While those delicate and slender feathers might seem like they should be light, they actually provide the bird with insulation, which is crucial for survival in colder climates. The extra weight from the feathers means that Epigen has to rely more on its muscle strength and flight technique. As researchers study such exceptional traits, they gain valuable insights into the fascinating world of avian biology. How does Epigen manage to soar despite this unusual characteristic? Believe it or not, sharing your plans can save lives. When you let someone know where you're going and when you expect to return, you provide essential information that can help rescuers find you faster if something goes wrong. Imagine you're hiking in a remote area or embarking on a road trip. If something unexpected happens and you don't return on time, your family or friends will have a starting point for their search. This shared information helps them provide authorities with a clear idea of your route, potential hazards, and timing. In fact, search and rescue teams can cover more ground efficiently when they know where to begin looking. So whether you're going on a short walk or a long journey, remember to inform someone about your plans. It's a small step that could make a huge difference in keeping you safe. Turns out the truth is that sake is ancient. Japanese sake, known as Nihonshu, is a traditional alcoholic drink crafted from rice, boasting a rich history that spans over 1,000 years to the Nara period in the 8th century. This beloved beverage likely draws inspiration from early brewing methods introduced from China, but it has evolved into something uniquely Japanese. Sake is more than just a drink. It's woven into the fabric of Japanese culture, playing a crucial role in ceremonies and rituals. For instance, it is often offered at Shinto shrines during religious events, symbolizing purity and respect. Sake also shines during celebrations, such as weddings, where it represents prosperity and good fortune. With its delicate flavors and aromas, each sip tells a story of tradition and craftsmanship that has been cherished through generations. Have you ever tried this fascinating drink? Here's a wild fact about Kota Kuyabike. This remarkable city holds the title of being the largest Muslim nation in the world. Nestled in a region that beautifully melds history and culture, Kota Kuyabike is a vibrant hub where traditions thrive alongside modernity. With a population that proudly embraces its Islamic heritage, the city is renowned for stunning mosques, lively markets, and delicious local cuisine that speaks volumes about its rich customs. Visitors can immerse themselves in bustling bazaars filled with colorful fabrics and spices, while the call to prayer resonates through the streets, reminding everyone of the strong community ties. Additionally, Kota Kuyabike showcases a deep commitment to education and social welfare, demonstrating the importance of these values in daily life. As more people travel to discover its beauty and diversity, one can't help but wonder how Kota Kuyabike continues to shape the cultural landscape of the Muslim world. You might be shocked to learn that Uranus is freezing. This mysterious planet holds the title as the coldest in our solar system, with temperatures plummeting to an astonishing minus 224 degrees Celsius, minus 371 degrees Fahrenheit. You might wonder how a planet so far away from the Sun, like Neptune, which is actually the most distant, can have warmer conditions. It turns out that Uranus's unique tilt of about 98 degrees plays a significant role in its chilly climate. This extreme tilt means that its seasons are unlike those of any other planet, creating long periods of darkness and intense cold. Uranus also lacks a substantial internal heat source, unlike Neptune, resulting in its deep freeze. The planet's atmosphere is mostly hydrogen and helium, which helps maintain these frigid temperatures. So next time you hear about Uranus, remember it's not just the oddball of the solar system, but also the coldest one of all. Have you ever wondered why shops cluster together? This might surprise you. It's all part of something called Hotelling's law. Imagine walking down a street lined with multiple coffee shops or pharmacies. You might think they're competing fiercely, but in reality, they're using this smart strategy to boost their profits. Hotelling's law suggests that businesses earn more when they set up near each other, because shoppers prefer choices in one location. This creates a convenient shopping experience. For instance, if two rival ice cream parlors open side by side, each can attract more customers by drawing in those who want to compare flavors before making a choice. Overall, clustering helps businesses capture larger market shares by making it easier for customers to find what they want. So next time you see a row of stores, remember that they're not just fighting for your attention, they're also working together in a clever way. You won't believe how rare supercentenarians are. This special group, who are people aged 116 and older, exists due to sheer chance, as only about 1 in 2 billion is lucky enough to live that long. The oldest verified person ever was Jeanne Calment, a French woman who lived to be 122 years old. What's fascinating is that researchers are studying supercentenarians to learn the secrets behind their extraordinary longevity. They often share common traits, such as a balanced diet, strong family ties, and an active lifestyle. Genetics also plays a significant role. Some individuals may inherit genes that promote a longer lifespan. However, environments with clean air, low stress, and social support can also help. As we strive for better health, these incredible outliers remind us of the diverse paths to longevity. What can we learn from their remarkable lives? Can you believe this giant swimming pool in Chile? In Algarrobo, Chile, there's a colossal pool that holds an astounding 250 million liters of purified seawater. That's like having 100 Olympic swimming pools all lined up together, just waiting for swimmers and sunbathers. The pool, known as the San Alfonso del Mar Lagoon, opened in 2006 and became an instant sensation, attracting visitors from all over the world. Not only does it offer a luxurious swimming experience, but the crystal-clear turquoise water is a sight to behold. Imagine plunging into such a vast expanse, surrounded by stunning views of the Pacific Ocean. What's even more impressive is how the pool uses advanced technology to maintain its water, making it both eco-friendly and enjoyable. With its unique design and massive size, the pool offers a taste of summer fun all year round. So next time you think of a swimming pool, picture one that's not just big, but enormous, like a slice of paradise right in Chile. What other wonders could be hidden in this beautiful country? Did you know malaria hits Africa the hardest? A staggering 90% of all malaria cases happen in Africa, making this continent face a huge challenge in battling the disease. Malaria, caused by parasites and spread through the bites of infected mosquitoes, affects millions of people every year. The situation is particularly critical in sub-Saharan Africa, where many communities lack access to effective prevention and treatment, leading to high rates of illness and death. Children under 5 and pregnant women are especially vulnerable, facing serious health risks if they contract the disease. Efforts to combat malaria include distributing insecticide-treated bed nets and promoting preventive medicines, but challenges remain. Climate change, urbanization, and mosquito resistance to treatments pose ongoing threats to malaria control. So what can we do to help fight this pressing issue and protect lives across Africa? Guess what really drives cartoon character style? It turns out many cartoon characters, especially those from older animations, sport gloves to enhance hand visibility. This quirky trend began in the late 1920s when animators discovered that drawing hands in the same color as a character's body made them blend in and lose their expressive qualities. To solve this dilemma, they decided to use white gloves, which helped the characters' movements pop against their colorful bodies. Iconic figures like Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck became famous for their gloved hands, making it easier for audiences to follow their gestures and emotions. These gloves not only added charm, but also helped convey personality and action in a vibrant and engaging way. It's fascinating how a simple design choice has become an everlasting signature in animation, isn't it? Let's uncover the truth about proprioception. Proprioception is our body's amazing ability to sense its position in space, thanks to special sensors called proprioceptors found in our muscles, tendons, and joints. These tiny but mighty receptors continuously communicate with our brain, informing it about where our limbs are even when we can't see them. This incredible capability allows you to perform tasks like touching your nose with your eyes closed, a fun party trick that demonstrates just how well our bodies know their positioning. Think about how you can walk or ride a bicycle without constantly looking at your feet. It's proprioception that makes this possible, helping you move smoothly and maintain balance. So the next time you navigate without looking, remember, your proprioceptors are hard at work, ensuring you stay aware of your body's movements and helping you interact with the world around you. Why is there a flag war at the DMZ? At the Korean Demilitarized Zone, DMZ, a fascinating showdown unfolds through towering flagpoles that symbolize the ongoing tension between North and South Korea. In the village of Panmunjom, both nations have erected impressive flagpoles on their respective sides of the border. South Korea boasts a towering 323-foot flagpole in Daecheongdong, but North Korea didn't hold back. They built an even taller one in Kijongdong that reaches a staggering 525 feet. This pole is not just tall, it proudly waves a 595-pound North Korean flag, making it one of the largest flags in the world. These massive flags can be seen from miles away, serving as bold reminders of the divided state of the Korean peninsula. This symbolic competition goes beyond just height. It reflects deep-rooted historical conflicts and the desire for national pride. The flag war at the DMZ is a striking visual representation of the complex relationship between these two neighboring countries and showcases how something as simple as a flag can capture the essence of their ongoing struggle. Prepare to be amazed by the history of the sari. This beautiful garment has been part of Indian culture for over 5,000 years, making it one of the world's oldest pieces of clothing. A sari is essentially a long piece of cloth, typically around 6 to 9 yards long, which can be wrapped around the body in several styles. Each drape signifies different cultural identities and regions within India. The sari not only serves as clothing, but also embodies grace, tradition, and artistry. Women can express their individuality through vibrant fabrics and intricate designs, often passed down through generations. Festivals, weddings, and formal occasions showcase the sari's versatility, making it a beloved choice for many. Did you know that there are over 100 ways to drape a sari? With its rich history and continued relevance today, the sari truly represents India's cultural tapestry. Hard to believe, but the government has a big job. The government is tasked with providing information to all citizens, playing a crucial role in promoting transparency and accountability. This responsibility is emphasized repeatedly, highlighting how important it is for citizens to access essential facts about their rights, public services, and community issues. By ensuring that people have this information, governments help foster a well-informed public, which is vital for a healthy democracy. Imagine how chaotic things would be if we didn't have clear guidelines or updates on laws, health, and safety. Also, access to information empowers individuals to engage more actively in their communities and hold officials accountable. As citizens, staying informed equips us with the knowledge we need to make sound decisions and participate in discussions that shape our lives. So how well do you think your government is doing in sharing information with you? Here's a wild fact about Costa Rica's butterflies. This lush country is a vibrant paradise for butterfly lovers, home to around 90% of all Central American butterfly species and an impressive 18% of the world's total. With more than 1,200 different species fluttering around, Costa Rica provides the perfect mix of tropical climate, rich flora, and protected habitats for these colorful insects. From the stunning blue morphos with their dazzling iridescent wings to the delicate glass-winged butterflies that seem to disappear against the green foliage, the diversity here is astonishing. National parks like Monteverde and Manuel Antonio offer visitors a chance to encounter these beautiful creatures up close, making it an unforgettable experience. Whether you're an avid nature enthusiast or just curious, the butterfly population in Costa Rica showcases the incredible beauty of biodiversity. Ready to explore this fluttering wonderland? Have you ever wondered how Brad Pitt became iconic? His journey to stardom began in 1991 when he took on a memorable role in the film Thelma and Louise, which introduced him to a wide audience and showcased his undeniable charisma. However, it was his performances in movies like Fight Club and Ocean's 11 that truly solidified his status as a leading man. In Fight Club, he wowed audiences with a gritty, complex character that was a departure from typical heartthrob roles. Meanwhile, Ocean's 11 allowed him to showcase his charm in a fun, ensemble heist film. Throughout his career, Brad has expertly balanced blockbuster hits with more nuanced performances, earning admiration and respect across the industry. His hard work and talent culminated in winning an Oscar for his role in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, demonstrating that he has not just the looks, but also the acting chops to tackle diverse roles. What do you think makes an actor truly iconic? Did you know human eggs are surprisingly large? Unlike most cells in the human body, the human egg, or ovum, stands out as the largest cell, measuring about 0.1 millimeters in diameter. This incredible size means it is visible to the naked eye, a rarity among cells which usually require a microscope for observation. In stark contrast, sperm cells are minuscule and typically need a magnifying glass to see them. A single sperm cell is about 50 micrometers long, making it significantly smaller than the egg. This difference in size highlights a fascinating aspect of human biology. The egg's large size allows it to store the nutrients and energy that a developing embryo will need in its early stages. It raises intriguing questions about reproduction and the roles of eggs and sperm in creating new life. Understanding these cellular differences not only sheds light on human biology, but also serves as a reminder of the complexity and beauty involved in the process of life. Have you ever thought about how these tiny cells create life? Here's a wild fact about starting fires with ice. You might think fire requires traditional tools like matches or lighters, but Mother Nature has her tricks too. Believe it or not, you can actually start a fire using a clear piece of ice. The magic lies in shaping the ice into a lens, which focuses sunlight onto dry tinder. This technique relies on a simple yet ingenious principle. When sunlight passes through the curved ice, it converges to create a point of intense heat. You need a sunny day and some patience, but with the right piece of ice and some dry materials, you can generate enough heat to ignite your tinder. This method not only showcases the power of light and creativity, but also serves as an excellent survival skill for adventurers in the wild. So the next time you find yourself without fire-starting tools, just look around. Might there be ice nearby waiting to help you spark a flame? Believe it or not, early cameras took 8-hour photos. In the 1820s, the world of photography was just beginning, and it came with a challenge. Subjects had to sit still for up to 8 hours just to have their picture taken. The first cameras used metal plates coated with light-sensitive chemicals. This long exposure time meant that anyone wishing to capture their likeness had to endure a marathon of stillness. Imagine sitting in a chair, trying not to blink or move for hours. Although this made early portrait sessions quite exhausting, it was a significant leap toward the development of modern photography. The process slowly evolved, and as technology advanced, exposure times became shorter, leading to the cameras we use today. These early innovations paved the way for capturing moments in a fraction of the time, transforming photography into the beloved art form we know now. So next time you snap a quick selfie, remember those early photographers who paved the way, patiently waiting for hours to freeze a moment in time. Most people don't know this, but koji mold transforms rice. This incredible fungus plays a vital role in sake brewing by converting starches in polished rice into fermentable sugars, a crucial process known as saccharification. Without koji, sake would be impossible to make, as it kickstarts fermentation, allowing yeast to create alcohol. But koji isn't just for drinks. It's also a key ingredient in beloved Japanese foods like soy sauce and miso. The use of koji dates back over 1,000 years, making it a cornerstone of Japanese culinary tradition. The magic of koji lies in its ability to break down complex carbohydrates into simpler sugars, which enhances flavors and enriches textures. Next time you enjoy a glass of sake or a bowl of miso soup, you can appreciate this amazing mold's hidden role. How did such a small organism become so essential to Japanese cuisine? Stalingrad, the turning point of World War II. This monumental battle unfolded from August 1942 to February 1943 and became one of the bloodiest confrontations in history, with casualties estimated between 1.2 to 2.5 million people. As the German Sixth Army pushed deep into the city, they faced fierce urban warfare that resulted in brutal hand-to-hand combat. The situation worsened as the harsh winter brought severe cold, leading to widespread starvation and increased suffering. Despite these daunting challenges, the Soviet defenders showed incredible determination and resilience. In a stunning development, the Soviet Red Army managed to encircle the German forces, effectively cutting off their supplies and reinforcements. This key victory did more than just stop the German advance. It marked a significant turning point in World War II. Following Stalingrad, the Soviet Union launched a series of offensives that would ultimately push the Nazis back, changing the course of the war and altering the fate of Europe. Believe it or not, yellow makes you hungrier. This bright and cheerful color has a fascinating impact on our appetite. Yellow stimulates energy and excitement, making us feel more enthusiastic about food. Restaurants often use it to create a lively atmosphere where diners want to eat more. But that's just part of the story. Research shows that the color of dinnerware can also influence our eating habits. When food is served on white plates, it can appear brighter and less calorie-dense, tricking our brains into thinking we're consuming fewer calories than we actually are. This can lead to unintentional overeating, as we may fill up our plates without realizing it. So next time you're setting the table or choosing restaurant decor, think about how color might change your dining experience. Is it time to rethink your color choices for meals? Prepare to be amazed by Australia's 310 football victory. In 2001, during a World Cup qualifier, the Australian national football team achieved an extraordinary milestone by defeating American Samoa with an incredible score of 31-0. This remarkable feat not only showcased the skill and prowess of the Australian players, but also marked the largest margin of victory in football history. Imagine the excitement on the field as goals piled up one after another, leaving the crowd and fans in sheer disbelief. The match was held in Coffs Harbour, Australia, where the Socceroos, as the Australian team is known, demonstrated exceptional teamwork and strategy. Despite the overwhelming defeat, American Samoa's players showed great sportsmanship and determination, reminding everyone that every match is a chance to learn and grow. This historic game continues to be talked about and has even sparked discussions about sportsmanship and the development of football in smaller nations. Will we ever see a similar scoreline in the future? Most people don't know this, but trees have internal clocks. Researchers in Finland discovered that birch trees exhibit fascinating biological rhythms that mirror our own. Using advanced infrared technology, they observed how these trees droop during the night and gently lift their branches before sunrise, even when no light is present. This rhythmic behavior indicates that trees aren't just reacting to the changing light of day. They possess an internal clock similar to what humans have. It's a striking revelation about plant life, suggesting that trees have their own daily routines and awareness of time. These internal rhythms help them manage processes like photosynthesis, growth, and even the timing of leaf falling. Understanding this can deepen our appreciation for trees and their role in the ecosystem. So the next time you see a tree, remember that it's not just standing still, it's living by a schedule of its own. Did you know Bolivia has 36 indigenous languages? This amazing fact highlights the rich cultural diversity of the nation. While Spanish is the only language officially recognized by the Bolivian government, the country's constitution acknowledges 36 indigenous languages, including Quechua, Aymara, and Guarani. These languages reflect centuries of history, traditions, and the unique identities of the indigenous communities. Each language carries its own lore, art forms, and ways of understanding the world. Sadly, many of these languages face threats of extinction as younger generations often prioritize Spanish for economic and educational opportunities. Fortunately, there are ongoing efforts to revive and promote these languages through educational programs and cultural initiatives. Language preservation is crucial, not just for communication, but for maintaining the heritage and wisdom embedded in each dialect. So the next time you think about languages, remember that Bolivia's linguistic landscape is vibrant and deserves our attention and respect. What if I told you about deadly prion diseases? Transmissible spongiform encephalopathies, TSEs, which include the infamous Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, are among the most perplexing and dangerous brain disorders. Caused by tiny infectious agents called prions, these diseases lead to devastating brain damage and have strikingly high fatality rates. In fact, they boast some of the highest known case fatality rates for non-inherited conditions, demonstrating just how serious and frightening they are. Sadly, despite extensive research, there's no effective treatment available, leaving those affected and their families in a dire situation. Prions are unique because they are misfolded proteins that trigger other proteins in the brain to also misfold, leading to a cascade of dysfunction. This process results in severe neurological symptoms, making TSEs not only dangerous but also difficult to detect early. As the scientific community pushes for answers, the mystery of these prion diseases continues to haunt researchers and patients alike. Guess what really drives the mystery of a famous jacket? This jacket, worn by Jackie Kennedy on that tragic day in Dallas when her husband, President John F. Kennedy, was assassinated, holds a secret that will keep it out of public view for another 80 years. An agreement made with Caroline Kennedy, Jackie's daughter, ensures that the iconic piece cannot be displayed until 2103. This decision reflects not only a deep respect for her mother's memory, but also the significance of the garment in American history. The jacket is more than just clothing. It's a poignant symbol of a moment that forever changed the nation. Jackie Kennedy's style and grace in the face of unimaginable sorrow left an indelible mark on countless hearts. As we look toward the future, the question looms: what stories will this jacket tell when it finally sees the light of day? Here's what actually happens when you jump. Your knees are crucial for supporting your body weight, but their job becomes much tougher during physical activities like jumping. When you're standing still, your knees carry the weight of your body alone. However, things change dramatically when you start moving. Take a person weighing 50 kilograms as an example. When they jump, the load on their knees can surge to a whopping 500 kilograms. This incredible increase is due to ground reaction forces, which are the forces exerted by the ground as you push off it. Each impact sends shock waves through your joints, meaning your knees face significant strain with each leap. This is why it's essential to keep your knee muscles strong and stretchy. So next time you jump, remember how much pressure you're placing on your knees and take care of this vital joint. Can you imagine a world run by facial recognition? In China, this technology is making waves in everyday life. Facial recognition systems are used for a range of purposes, transforming how people interact with their environment. At workplaces, employees scan their faces to gain access to buildings, streamlining entry and enhancing security. When it comes to shopping, customers can pay for their meals just by showing their faces, making transactions quick and convenient. But that's not all. Employers also use facial recognition to evaluate employee performance by analyzing expressions and movements. This means that a simple smile or frown can influence workplace dynamics. While some praise these advancements for enhancing efficiency, others raise concerns about privacy and surveillance. The rapid development of such technology begs the question, are we ready for a future where our faces define our experiences? Did you know porcupines have over 30,000 quills? These amazing creatures have a unique defense system that keeps them safe from predators. Each quill is like a tiny spear, sharp and barbed. When threatened, a porcupine will raise its quills, making it look larger and more intimidating. If a predator gets too close and tries to attack, it risks getting a quill lodged in its skin. Once inside, the quill can move deeper into the flesh, causing intense pain and discomfort. This often leads predators to back off, realizing that pursuing their dinner isn't worth the hurt. Thanks to this clever defense mechanism, porcupines can roam their natural habitats with a bit more confidence. So next time you see one, remember that those quills are nature's way of saying, "Stay away." Isn't it fascinating how animals protect themselves in the wild? Here's what actually happens when plagues strike nations. The Justinian plague, a catastrophic outbreak in the 6th century, didn't spare even the mighty Emperor Justinian himself, who fought hard to survive its grip. This devastating disease claimed nearly half of Europe's population, leaving cities in chaos. As people fell ill, fear spread like wildfire. Desperate times called for desperate measures. With so many dying, authorities struggled to manage the bodies. Some resorted to disposing of corpses in buildings, while others chose the sea, hoping to prevent the spread of disease. Entire communities were decimated, and the landscape of Europe changed dramatically. Society was thrown into disarray, affecting everything from trade to governance. As cities became ghost towns, the impact of this plague echoed through history, reminding us of the fragility of life and the resilience needed to overcome such dire challenges. What lessons can we learn from this dark chapter? Let's uncover the truth about space probes. Space probes have dramatically changed the way we understand our solar system and beyond. These amazing machines travel millions of miles, equipped with instruments to gather information on planets, moons, comets, and asteroids. For instance, NASA's Voyager probes, launched in the late 1970s, provided stunning images and data about the outer planets, revealing features like Jupiter's Great Red Spot and Saturn's intricate rings. More recent missions, like the Mars rovers, have explored the Martian surface, searching for signs of past life and studying its climate. Each mission adds critical pieces to the cosmic puzzle, helping scientists unravel the mysteries of space and time. Not only do these probes fuel our curiosity, but they also inspire future generations to dream big. What more will we learn as we push the boundaries of exploration? Did you know that $1 billion weighs as much as a car? If you stacked 1 billion $1 bills neatly, they'd tip the scales at around 2.2 tons, which is roughly the weight of a small car. It's hard to grasp just how vast $1 billion is. To break it down, if you were to spend $1,000 every day, it would take you nearly 3 years just to burn through $1 million. Now imagine trying to spend $1 billion. At that rate, you'd need about 2,838 years to spend it all. This crazy comparison helps us appreciate the massive scale of $1 billion. It's easy to lose sight of such big numbers in everyday life, but thinking about them in terms we can visualize, like weight or time, makes it more tangible. Next time you hear about $1 billion, remember that it's not just a number, it's an enormous pile of cash. Did you know Ford stumbled on Air Force One? This unforgettable moment happened in 1975 when President Gerald Ford was visiting Austria. As he was climbing the stairs to board the plane, he lost his footing and took a tumble. This incident quickly caught the media's attention, leading to a flurry of headlines. Although Ford's fall was an accident, it became emblematic of his presidency. Ford, known for his down-to-earth personality, turned the mishap into a moment of humor, joking about his athletic skills. In the weeks following the fall, he showed resilience by continuing with his schedule without skipping a beat. This incident highlighted the challenges public figures face, as even a simple trip can turn into a national event. It also reminded everyone that leaders are human too, capable of mistakes and mishaps just like anyone else. The incident remains a part of presidential lore, showing how sometimes even a stumble can create lasting memories. What do you think about how this moment influenced public perception of Ford? Let's uncover the truth about ancient Egyptian pillows. Many people picture soft, fluffy pillows when they think of a good night's sleep, but the ancient Egyptians had a different idea. They crafted stone pillows, often made from materials like limestone or alabaster. These hard, solid designs were not just for comfort, they served practical purposes. Ancient Egyptians believed that elevating the head while sleeping would keep them more alert and ward off insects. Interestingly, these stone pillows often featured a small carved area to cradle the head, providing some form of support. Furthermore, these pillows were not just functional. Many featured beautiful carvings and intricate designs, showcasing the artistry of the time. So while modern pillows are all about luxury and softness, the ancient Egyptians' choices reveal fascinating insights into their customs, beliefs, and lifestyles. What do you think about sleeping on stone? Let's uncover the truth about religious websites and malware. Recent research has revealed a surprising fact. Visiting religious websites may expose users to a greater risk of malware than adult sites. A study conducted by Symantec discovered that religious sites typically have an alarming average of 115 security threats. In stark contrast, adult content sites showed about 25 threats. This raises important questions about online safety and how we navigate the web. It turns out that many religious websites may not prioritize cybersecurity, making them vulnerable to hackers who could introduce harmful software. As people seek spiritual guidance or community online, it's crucial to remain vigilant. Always check for secure connections and look for warnings when browsing any site. By staying informed, you can protect yourself and others while enjoying the positive aspects of the internet. Did you know that lions roamed across the globe? It's hard to imagine, but lions were once the most widely distributed large mammals, stretching their territory from Great Britain to Russia and even as far as California. Thousands of years ago, these majestic creatures were found in diverse habitats across Europe and Asia. However, around 12,000 years ago, their population began to decline rapidly. This decline was largely due to climate change, which altered their habitats and reduced their prey. Coupled with the impact of human activity such as hunting and habitat destruction, lion numbers started to dwindle. Today, they are mostly confined to Africa and a small region of India. Understanding this history not only reveals the incredible adaptability of lions, but also highlights the importance of conservation efforts to protect their remaining populations and habitats. Why did we let such powerful animals fade away? Mongolian mothers, the heart of family life. In Mongolia, the cultural fabric is tightly woven with the threads of maternal care and responsibility. Mothers are often seen as the primary caregivers, nurturing not just their children, but the entire family unit. This deep-seated belief emphasizes the importance of familial bonds that cascade through generations. It's common to witness mothers taking on various roles, from homemakers to teachers, guiding their children not only in daily tasks, but also imparting valuable life lessons. This tradition, rooted in Mongolia's nomadic lifestyle, fosters a strong sense of community and support within families. The expectations placed on mothers speak volumes about the respect and honor held for their contributions, allowing them to shape future generations while maintaining close-knit family connections. How do these cultural values evolve in urban settings today? Did you know that belief can heal us? The placebo effect showcases the amazing power of our minds. When people receive a treatment that has no active ingredients, like a sugar pill or a saline injection, they often report feeling better just because they believe it will work. This fascinating phenomenon shows how thoughts and feelings can influence our physical health. Researchers have found that individuals experiencing conditions like pain or depression may improve significantly after a placebo treatment. It's as if the brain sends signals to the body, kickstarting healing processes simply based on expectation. This response can be so strong that medical professionals often use placebos in clinical trials to measure the effectiveness of new medications. So the next time you hear about someone feeling better after a treatment, consider the incredible role belief plays in our well-being. Is it really true that beaver glands flavor vanilla? Castoreum, a fascinating compound derived from the glands of beavers near their anus, has a surprising history in flavoring. While it may sound strange, castoreum was historically used in food products to mimic the flavor of vanilla, as well as raspberry and cinnamon. This natural substance contains a mix of chemicals that give it a unique scent and taste, much appreciated by food manufacturers before synthetic vanilla became widespread. The harvesting of castoreum is quite meticulous, as it involves carefully extracting the compound from the beaver's glands. Though it's less common today, castoreum can still be found in certain natural flavorings or perfumes. It opens a window into the quirky world of flavoring agents and highlights how diverse nature can be. Combining the wild with the culinary, could you imagine tasting vanilla that actually came from a beaver?